Stone. They're pretty pathetic, I gotta say.
Yeah, PyCat, the big victor there.
Bottom lane though, Blade Fury comes down onto Cheshire Cat. They need some good body blocks here to get a kill, and they're getting them from Loda.
Wow.
Nicely done, even with the boots first, they'll end up going down.
Beautifully done by Loda. That is out on the little lip there.
They're gonna go for
more. Will be the end of him. EGM just continuing to win run forward. J4, where's he going? Dityara will rotate down over. Time walk forward, goes on to EGM. The Wisp, not enough to keep him alive. J4 trying to bait him out. Can Ake bring him down? No, he cannot. J4 turns and finishes him off. And PR gets... I'm not really sure who won that fight based on how much time it took and all the rotations.
It's
kind of a
hard to
even.
say, to be honest. Okay. Wisp was taken away from stacking duties after that, so I guess you missed out on a bit of economy if you're like.
Cheshire Cat, double damage rune on My Nuts. He gets hit by an anchor smash, but this could still be the end of the tide yet again. Can My Nuts get in position to finish him off? No, he gets juked around and will not find the kill. PR starting to come in. Dityara gets aggressive here. A little
Look at this neutral
perhaps.
stack. PyCat wants to just farm them, but Loda's getting beaten down in the meantime. Now Stone Gaze forcing them back, and the Juggernaut will use this time to surge in. They continue the chase. Dityara, another death! Oh.
Sacrificial, or the distraction, I guess. Loda.
They want to stack so bad, they refuse to leave. The Omni Slash is still down for a while. The Wisp ends up going down. Now an Ice Blast is going to connect on
PowerRangers, and looks like EGM will make it out.
This game got messy. They're going to push bottom now with Loda. Tower taking left damage. There is a Ravage online. Tidehunter having a tranquil boots. Ugh, that hurts so brutal.
Will use his ultimate, still gets the kill on the IO. It's like the slowest anchor swing I've ever seen. As Seneko just about to fall, but gets inside of the fog. They can't finish him off yet.
Ravage
flings forward. What a time for a Ravage to come up. They get the kill on PyCat. My Nuts with a stun on 2 finds the kill on the Tide. J4, you are the hero.
He'll use it now, bringing down EGM, even bringing down Loda. It's a gigantic win for Seneko. The big double kill plays.
Now Ake on the run. He may not survive this one. There's the blink forward, telekinesis, and it'll be PowerRangers that come out way ahead in this defense. Not over yet. They'll use the finger to bring down the Void. Now My Nuts will get taken out. Seneko on the backside. PyCat the lone defender, but do they actually have the damage to kill him? I'm not sure. One thing right now that sort of like went in PowerRangers' favor in that last fight is they forced Loda to buy back. They could have killed him around that Roche pit.
It's true. His economy is still so good, though. Like, this Medusa and Juggernaut are just colossally out-farming PR right now.
Yeah. Oh, Dityara gets Hex. There's an Omni Slash, and now an easy kill on that Faceless Void.
I haven't seen a Void shut down this hard in a while. 3 and 8. Just getting destroyed.
I hear that. Piccolo being played, shot slow in the mid, in a little trouble. PyCat, he's slithering quickly, trying to close the gap and hit him with the Scotty, but will not be able to find the kill. Seems like Ghost Scepters are the name of the game for PowerRangers. 3 out of the 5, rocking the Ghost duration there.
They're going to keep on pushing, and Void dead, has buyback, but forcing this out would be huge. Seneko, you can't heal your buildings, unfortunately. He's trying to do what he can to turn this one around, but this is tricky.
Cheshire Cat in an awkward position, does get scouted out, has a Ravage, but now stuck inside of a Yules. Not going to be able to blink. Loda will use his BKB a little prematurely. That was the 8-second BKB charge and will not have it for the rest of this fight, and I think that'll be enough for Alliance to just back out, save it for another day, and, yeah, come at it fresh.
Still, they push in. They do some structural damage to buffer buildings. They chip away at the tier 3.
They still assert
They don't
their
lose
dominance.
anything either.
Yeah.
They didn't manage to steal your Void, though. Sitting on his gold, he didn't have to buy back, so PR will be happy with that, but it's just look at the net worth. 10k net worth, 18k on the Medusa, 18k on the Juggernaut. It's just not even close.
Yeah. Now, Dityara, he has another Mithril Hammer. I feel like this one has to be the BKB.
Yeah, this was definitely a BKB, but the thing is, after he gets BKB, he still needs like 2 more items.
Yeah, that's kind of
because by the time he completes that next one, Medusa's probably going to have Butterfly, Juggernaut, going to have an Abyssal Blade and something else if he wants it. Although Loda may just end up sitting on this patch.
He really needs to be like another item ahead of where he is right now. He needs BKB.
At least even, but yeah, ideally an item ahead.
But like of where he is right now, so he'd be even with the Duso is kind of what I'm like. If he was, had the BKB and was like just about to complete the MKB, I'd be like, okay, they're in okay shape. They've got a cool deal with this Duso, but right now, of evasion away, and it's not going to take too long to farm up. And Loda, the deciding factor here, probably coming out soon. LD 3,200 gold. I think there's an Abyssal on the horizon.
Could be. He could go for Butterfly, which is nice against Void, and when Void's this poor,
you know there's no MKB coming.
MKB is probably not in his future. Plus, he's just shown that he's going BKB next, so I think Butterfly would be quite nice for Loda. And you get double Butterfly on him and Pycat, and Omni Slash is.
Oh wow, he's
just going to be disgustingly good as well. You get a ton of attack speed.
Yep. All right, so Dusa has a full Butterfly now.
Got
an item hiding on the courier I didn't see. Wow.
That's big Dusa.
Big old Gorgon. Cheshire Cat, 2,600 gold on the Tide. Still not really approaching refresher territory.
I feel like PR needs a Veil. They have so much magic damage right now. Dusa, like, I don't see how else they're going to even come close to bursting.
Try and counteract the pipe a little bit.
And it's fine to say ignore the Medusa sometimes, but
well, there's a point where that's just not possible.
When she gets to the base and she's hitting your racks, you can't really ignore her, right? So you need a way to kill her. I think Veil is one of the most cost-efficient items they could buy to try and do that. J4 went for Ghost Scepter, good against Omni Slash, obviously. But I think as one of their upcoming items, even the Zeus going for it wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, the pipe on Wind Ranger was definitely a smart pickup this game.
Yeah, that's a real. It's an item that hardly ever gets built, but
yeah,
I think it's still so a bit underrated.
Yeah, oh definitely. It's not a go-to every game, but some matches, man, it is value town, especially when you're trying to break that high ground. So Alliance will group up, and speaking of high ground, try to make it happen. It seems first Ice Blast will come through, and it will be off the mark. Now that's actually a pretty important tool in terms of defending the high ground.
Now they have 25 seconds. They're all at full HP.
Although, I don't know, we mentioned it. AA does have an Aghanim Scepter and level 3 ultimate. So
yes.
He does pack quite a punch right now.
Yeah, I did want to mention, Pipe has been buffed to this patch. It's 100 gold cheaper, and it lasts 2 seconds longer, from 10 until 12. So I think it's a really strong item in these situations. They're going to push through.
Yep.
Load of Blade Fury and then just backing off.
Oh, the wraparound coming out from PR. They do have 2 buybacks here. Zeus and Tide will have a second life if they need it. Dityara comes hopping in. Solo Chrono onto Loda. Splits the fight up a little bit, but not what they were hoping for. Relocate, buys the initial target some time. Now the Omni Slash brings down the Tide before he can Ravage. Good thing he's got a buyback because he's going to use it. Oh, Dityara in trouble. The Abyssal Blade comes out. Pycat just stands his ground, laying into the dire side. And now Power Rangers on their last leg. A big Ravage from Cheshire Cat secures the kill on My Nuts, but Alliance still have all of their cores alive, and there's no way for Power Rangers to deal with the power of the Pycat. He's in the front lines. The Tier 3 tower's gone down, and now it's just Barracks standing.
They have nothing left except for Ice Blast, and everyone's pretty healthy. This looks like it might be our second lane of Brax as Alliance look to force that deciding game 3. Remember, winner of this series guaranteed to go to China, at least as a wildcard team.
J4 will not win the duel against Pycat, I don't think. Okay, he'll survive. I guess you could call that a victory.
This is looking like a game 3, Andrew.
It really is. Loda.
So that last fight, Void Chrono's one hero. Then he gets Yules because he didn't BKB. Then Tidehunter blinks into the Chronosphere and gets shackled. That was the most unfortunate initiation I've seen in a long time.
And Loda got relocated out of the Chrono.
Yes.
So he didn't even get to do that much damage to Loda. That was just, yeah, it couldn't have gone much better for Alliance or too much worse.
Actually, so like it was a very... Whenever you have to run like that and they're already retreating, it's very easy to whip your Chrono as opposed to just when you like insta-jump them. And
catch them, yeah.
But, oh, God, what a painful way. Salt in the wound to end this game number 2.
All right.
And this time we actually have a game 3.
It's a real game 3. This is not a hoax, guys. This is real. The deciding match. We'll see who gets to actually go on and who will be dipping down into that lower bracket. Thank you so much for joining us, folks. Our final game of the day for the Dota 2 Asian Championship coverage for the European qualifier. Coming up after this, I'm Zyori, joined by LD. Stick with us, because we're coming right back. Wait, screen.